How did Rasputitsa affect Eastern Front warfare? Imagine a battlefield where mud is more than just dirt. It's a barrier that can stop armies in their tracks. That's what Rasputitsa did during World War II on the Eastern Front. This seasonal weather pattern, happening in autumn and spring, turned roads and fields into thick, sticky mud. It was like trying to walk through a swamp with heavy gear on. When the German Wehrmacht launched their surprise attack in 1941, they moved fast with tanks and trucks. But as autumn arrived, the Rasputitsa set in. The roads, mostly unpaved, became impassable. Tanks and trucks got stuck or broke down because the mud was so deep. This slowed down the German supply lines and made it hard to keep their momentum. Their fast-moving blitzkrieg was suddenly halted by nature itself. The Germans relied heavily on trucks to bring supplies, fuel, and reinforcements. When more than half of these vehicles got stuck or broke down, their ability to fight and move was severely limited. The slow pace meant they couldn't push forward or quickly change plans. The advance on Moscow, which was supposed to be quick, was stalled for months. The mud made it impossible to keep the same speed, and the Germans had to pause their offensive. For the Soviet defenders, Rasputitsa was a gift. It slowed the German army and disrupted their logistics. The Soviets could use this time to strengthen their defenses and prepare for the next phase of fighting. Infantry and artillery units also struggled because moving through the mud was exhausting and slow. Horses pulling artillery needed more time and effort, and mechanized units couldn't operate effectively. This weather pattern showed how much terrain and weather could influence battles. It made clear that having good roads and infrastructure was vital for modern armies. The Rasputitsa also highlighted how nature could turn the tide of war by delaying advances and giving defenders a chance to regroup. It was a tough reminder that, in warfare, sometimes the environment is just as powerful as the weapons used. In the end, the Rasputitsa slowed the German push into the Soviet Union, giving the Red Army vital time to prepare. It forced the Germans to adapt, showing that weather and terrain are key factors in the outcome of campaigns on the Eastern Front. This seasonal mud was more than just inconvenience. It was a major obstacle that shaped the course of the war.